What's going on?
Not good to finish training, so just got a shower, back in the house.
Right. Well, obviously, I want to know all about the fight coming up and all the rest of it. But before we get to that, I'd like to take you back to Salt Lake City, mate, because we haven't spoken since then. And just talk about that. I mean, come on, champion of the world, knocking out the pound for pound #1. Come on, we got to relive that experience. Talk to me about the fight, the experience, everything, mate.
It was obviously, I think that I was a surreal moment, but I was leading up to the fight. It was a long time coming, I had a feeling in my heart that I was going to be a world champion. I was knew it, I said it all fight week that this is my time to become a world champion, but I didn't afford the fight was going to play out the way it played out, as far as the altitude taking such massive effect on my performance. You know what I mean? So apart from that, it was a great, fantastic week. Obviously, I'd love for the fight to play out differently, but
well, mate, it can't play out much better than what it did, let's be honest. Knocked him out cold. That first round, though, mate, you were all over him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a
sensational opening round. But after that, is that what happened, the altitude?
Yeah,
so
100%.
Were you totally gassed?
Yeah, it wasn't like a gassed feeling. It was just like, my body just wasn't like just completely shut down. And the first time I felt myself, I was moving, do what I'm doing. And going into that second round, I could think what I wanted to do, but my body just wasn't reacting to what I needed to do. You know what I mean? I never felt like before in my life. You know what I mean? So now to have him back in the home soil, back in the UK, be a totally different fight. So
well, the only time I've trained at altitude, I've never fought at altitude, but I trained in Big Bear, which is pretty high up. I remember when I first got there, the first few days, I was like, oh my God, what is going on? Because I went there in pretty good shape, so it is a real factor. But when that head kick connected in the 5th round, and because you didn't even follow it up, you just knew, because you could tell when you get the impact. Did you feel it on your shin and just like,
100%.
That's it, it's done, it's over?
Yeah, even the way he fell, you just pulled like a launcher, he was done. I thought the impact. I seen the way he fell. I thought there's no way his head wouldn't even touch the floor, because it's like stiff. He's kind of stiff. I thought this guy's done. But yeah, and that's we planned the whole training camp for that same technique to land. So to land in the 5th round, it was perfect.
Nah, man, it is perfect, and well done. Congratulations.
Nah, thank you.
Because you took the long way round. You know what I mean? What was it? A 9-5 win streak going into that one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And a lot of people have title shots way quicker. Talk to me about at home. I'm assuming you got a hero's welcome. I mean, how is it now? When you're back at home, you're the champ. The people of Birmingham. Getting any special recognition?
More friends.
That happens.
So everyone just loving it. All the gyms are rocking. It's busy.
Nice.
Everyone just in Birmingham. It's mad. I had black posters up everywhere, and it was a good little celebration, little world tour. Good little celebration. So it was good.
Yeah.
But now back to work.
Indeed.
I had my fun.
Had you fun? So yeah, I've got to ask. So what is going on? Because all the rumours are that obviously March 18th, hopefully, it's going to be you and Kamaru again for the rubber match. But he's walking around with a brace on. Ali Abdelaziz is saying, listen, Kamaru's going to be there.
Yeah.
If you can't say anything, then I respect that. But from your perspective, are you fighting Kamaru USMAN March 18th?
Yeah, 100%. That's what I've been told. That's what me and my team been told. I was spoke to the UFC last week, I think. And they said, no, the fight's down. He's all the training for the fight, So I was like, okay, perfect. So I am aiming towards that. But if something changes in the meantime, then we'll go from there. But now I am focusing on that trilogy against Usman in London.
And of course, as you say, in London, not at altitude, the home crowd, the home turf advantage. He's going to be the one in the octagon waiting for you to walk out. Which is only a little thing, but he's not used to that. You know what I'm saying?
That's always first every time fighting away, right? I've never fought in Fight Ireland, but I don't think he's ever fought in someone's backyard. You know what I mean? So obviously I react after being knocked out cold, and then see how I react traveling to the UK, see how crazy the fans are, and I just want to see how he comes back. Because he ain't getting no younger. He's what, 35, 36. probably older. I don't know, you know. So let's see how he comes back.
Yeah. No. It is interesting because, as you said, when he's the champ, he's the pound for pound, the top dog. He's calling the shots. He's in charge.
Yeah.
He's the last one to walk out. Everyone's dancing to his tune. But now it's completely flipped, you know, and of course not at altitude. So are you expecting, you know, the first round again, like the last fight, but then it continues 2, 3, or whenever?
Yeah, 100%. It'd be a totally different fight. Like I've said it, my coach has said it, you know, I knew going into the fight that altitude was going to play a part, but I didn't thought it played that big a part, you know. But I think now I've never lost in the UK, amateur or pro, you know. So I am excited. I love fighting for my friends and my family, and I think it's just be a totally different fight. So I think if you're going in there thinking it's going to be the same fight, you're in for a rude awakening, you know.
Yeah. I don't expect you to divulge too much, but obviously he's going to be expecting that left high kick this time, unless he's a fool. Do you know what I mean? Which he's not. He's a smart guy. He's in the position he is for a reason. What do you think he's going to do differently?
Well, I think that was Usman. You know, if you watch the fight, that was Usman being Usman. I can't see how now it's going to be a totally different fighter. I don't think he might come out, keep not slipping as big, but when you get tired as the rounds go on, you go back into habits, you know, and so I can't. I probably rest a little bit more.
That's what I'd do. If I was him, I'd like take him down like my life depends on it.
Yeah,
hold that bastard.
We thought he was wrestling in the first fight. Work it out. It's only here for a mile away, you know. So I am prepared for that. I will be prepared for that with me and my team, and physically, mentally. We know that's his plan. That's going to be his plan. If I was him, that'd be my plan. Is to go out there and try just have a stinker fight. Just go out there, just get the win by any means, you know. And that's what it does anyway. So I can't think trying to come out and have like another striking match or nothing like that. I don't think it's trying to wrestle his ass off.
Yeah, I don't think that would be smart for him. How are you two? You know, in terms of your relationship, man to man, you guys get along? Is there any beef there?
Nah, I feel good. I haven't spoken to him since the fight, but nothing. Yeah, he came out and said nothing, and I ain't really said much about it. You know what I mean? Just is what it is. It was a fight. I wanted to win. You wanted to win. I got a victory, and that's it.
No, he's a cool, respectful guy, to be fair.
Yeah.
You just can't, it's all business, all professional. Obviously, in your division, Leon, once you get past Usman again, I mean, this sounds like a stupid statement, but he's the toughest fighter. You know, I mean, he was the pound for pound number one. You know, I mean, once you get him out of the way, if you beat him this time, then that's done. The rubber match, it's over. You're the champ. There's a lot of contenders there, though. If you had your pick at any of them, and I know this is looking way too far down the line, and I apologize for that, but what I'm getting at is Masvidal. What is going on with you? When you think about Jorge Masvidal in your mind, what is the first word that comes to your mind?
That's the part that's the smash his head in. That's the part that needs to happen. I don't like him that much. Like, I'm rooting for him to win so I can fight him, you know, but he just keeps losing. So it's hard to make the fight make sense, you know, like, I even said to if you went out there and fought like in, let's say like December or January, like Gilbert or somebody, beat one of them, then I'll fight you in March and then get Usman in the summer or something. You know what I mean? Let him rest his hands a bit, then I'll fight you in March, but he didn't even do that. So, but we'll see. Like I said, I think skill set wise, it's two different levels. You know, like his career is doing that, mine was doing this. You know, so it's like it's hard to make the fight make sense right now. But that's the fight that I need to happen. I want to happen.
Yeah, and then there's another fighter out there that you've accepted. I think on 2 occasions, Khamzat Chimaev. Here's the guy that everyone's talking about.
Three occasions.
3 occasions. Jesus Christ, because everyone else is ducking him like crazy. Yeah. So you've accepted him 3 times. What do you make of Khamzat? Because obviously he is on the tip of everyone's tongues these days.
Yeah. He's a good fighter. You know, I don't think he's what the UFC was building him to be, like this untouchable monster. You know, I think he's a solid fighter. He's good. You know, but there's always ways to beat these guys. You know, and this is why I'm on like a 10, 11 fight win streak. I know I'm not just go out there and have a scrap with you. I know how to fight. You know, and but like I said, he's one that's on my list as well that I want to take out and hope. So let him go make weight, pro fight Colby or something like that, and then we can run that one as well.
Yeah, but that's all down the line anyway. You got Kamaru USMAN, March 18th, bringing the belt back to the UK. I mean, come on. Doesn't get much better than that, does it?
I know, you did it, so you tell me.
Yeah, mate, it's the best. Well, I was shitting my pants.
Did you feel more nervous or just than the actual fight for the belt, or just what it is?
Do you know what? I mean, obviously there's a bit more pressure because you're the champ and you want to keep
that.
But that wasn't really in my mind. The thing was for me, and it's kind of similar to you, it was a rematch.
Yeah.
But totally opposite circumstances. When I fought Henderson the first time, I got flatlined. I got knocked out majorly, much like Usman. And for me, the hard part for me was the nerves. Because, you know, when you're speaking to people, you're confident. When you do interviews, you're confident. You can lie to everybody, but you can't lie to yourself. And the day of the fight, I was led there trying to take a little nap. And all I could think about was, wow, last time I stepped into a cage with this guy, I got knocked out. And then the nerves started. Then I started being a proper prick to all my team. I was just being nasty, you know. And then I just started laughing. I was like, wow. And then my jiu-jitsu coach said, why are you laughing? I said, I'm sorry. I said, I've been being a prick all day. I said, what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to lose a fight. I've lost fights before. I'll probably lose more. And then it was fine. But just thinking about that possibly could be Usman's mindset.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Especially like confident. Like Usman was a confident person, you know, like in his interviews, the way he dressed.
The way he dresses takes confidence.
You're like a little sucker vibe, but also, like in history of fighting, like everyone has been confident at that much and been like changed. Then they never. It's rare to come back the same. You know, it is rare, but like I said, I'm preparing for the best. I'm hoping they come back the same. You know, I don't be like gun shy or just be a worse fighter. I want him to be just as good as what everyone thinks he is. You know, so I can go out there and beat him again.
I know it's never happened in MMA, but have you ever been knocked out, Leon?
No, never. Yeah. In life.
Rocked, anything.
I've been rocked, but never been out clean, never.
Yeah.
Never. Like flash knockdowns, but I'd never been like out clean. That's like out. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't be more out if you tried. So,
and by the way, I'm friends with Usman. I love him, so it sounds like I'm talking smack. I'm not.
No,
Well, I think his eyes were still open, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, he was a dead man.
He was a dead man.
I had to shot dead Mike. He was done.
Oh shit! Where are you right now, Leon? I see you looking around. You go.
At home.
Oh, you're at home. Yeah. So in between training camps, what have you been up to?
Just media work, traveling. Spend time with the family. Really, just enjoying this bout. It's been, like I said, been a long time coming. I remember going through the pandemic when everyone's like, "Oh, you never fought for the bout. You never do this. You never do that." And now look, you know. So I've took my time to enjoy it, to soak it all in. Even some days it still feels surreal, you know, to actually that I've set this goal in my head from 17 years old and I've achieved it, you know. So I've soaked it all in now, and now I'm just ready to go out there and prove to the world. Because people still saying I got lucky, you know. So I need to go out there. And for me, like I love that. I like people doubting me, you know. That's what motivates me the most. And I'm excited for London. I can't wait.
But isn't that even better though? You know, because I was the same. You know, obviously, you know, I didn't have a run like you did. I had ups and downs and losses along the way. And everyone always said, "Oh, he's never gonna be a champ." Yeah. When you finally do it, you can just.
It's like so. It's the best. You're gonna look at me now, you know, like you're all talk shit. You're all doubting me for how many ever years. Put everyone in front of me, fought for the belt twice. Marcelo did, Colby did twice, you know what I mean? It's just like, so like look at me now, like I told you I'd do it, and now I got it done, you know, so.
And as you said there, that it was on the back of quite a bit of bad luck, you know, because you had the Tyron Woodley fight booked, which never happened. There was a lot of problems in your way that weren't your fault. How were you feeling throughout that pandemic, and when you weren't getting the fights and the Woodley fight fell apart and all the rest of it? Was that frustrating, or were you playing it cool?
No, 100%. It was a frustrating time. Like now looking back at it was a blessing because I had time to like improve myself, like mentally and physically, you know. But going through it at the time, just like I didn't like. Obviously, you start reading comments and hearing all the comments. They was you're the worst look fighter in the UFC, and so you did have doubts in your head, you know. But from that, okay, I took a step back, but okay, what can I control? I can control training, I can control showing up to the gym and improving. I can't fight right now because of the pandemic. I can go to the gym and train. So that's what I did. I was like, okay, cool. I went to the gym, train, just kept improving. I think I had like 4 or 5 fights pull out. So that's 5 camps I've had, you know, in the pandemic, during the pandemic, for that 2 years that I didn't get to fight. That's still improvement. I've counted as improvement, you know. And so that's what I said. Like when it was time to fight Usman, I just knew that this was my time. I was meant to go through all that so I could be mentally solid. Maybe for that 5th round, you know, maybe if I didn't go through that 2 years, maybe in that 5th round, my mental, I wouldn't be as sharp as opposed to land that kick. You know what I mean? So maybe I wouldn't be as solid, mentally solid to land that kick, you know. So I feel everything happens for a reason. And like I said, going through it at the time, though, it was just, it was annoying. It was heartbreaking, but now here we are.
Well, almost as famous as that head kick is your coach's speech at the end of round.
Dave Muffle.
Go on, Dave. What did he say? Can you remember the words?
Yeah,
come on, give us a rendition, Leon.
Just pull it out of the fire, son. Well, like for me, Dave's like he's like a father figure for me, you know. So he knows what I'm like. He sees me in the gym. He knows how good I am. So he just knows that they were so right with me, you know. He's like, mate, like, what are you doing? Like, basically saying, fix up. Like, what are you doing? Like, you can't come this far for all the way, you know what I mean? So that was his way to wake me up in a Jamaican way.
Yeah, Jamaican way. What would it be better? Knocking Leon out? Sorry, knocking Kamaru out. Whoa. Knocking Kamaru out in London or knocking him out in Salt Lake City?
Nah, London. Yeah, imagine the scenes.
Can you imagine it?
Imagine the scenes. It will be, it will be mad. But this is
what are you walking out to?
Probably the same time I was walking out to the Jamaican one, several matter pack. But yeah, just imagine this is what I dream for. This is what pushes me in training, you know, just thinking, okay, this is my first headline back home as well. So I was at my first headline and I'm defending my belt. And it's like, I'm going to be ready. Like, I'm going to be really ready.
Well, it really is, all jokes aside, it really is what childhood dreams are made of. You know, and I know I started martial arts when I was a kid, and I thought to myself one day, and I did, and I remember it, and I never shared it. I'm going to be a champ one day. I'm going to be champion of the world, and that always drove me. Were you similar like that, Leon? Did you start martial arts young? You know, I mean, obviously you grew up in Birmingham. It's a tough city. I was getting in scraps and whatnot as well. Were you a bit of a rough lad when you were younger? Yeah,
100%. That's what got me into mixed martial arts. You know, like I got into quite late. I was 17. I know some people start from like boxing or kickboxing and go into martial arts. You know, I started MMA altogether at UTC in Birmingham. I remember, I think you came before and did like a seminar there, you know?
I did, yeah. I was very hungover.
I was in the class.
No way. Because I think there was like a video game. Where the releasing of a video game or something. We went there, but I came and did a seminar. So you were in the class.
Oh, no, I was in the
Don't tell everyone how bad it was.
You're like, what? I remember looking at like people, like you did one, and Chris Lieben did one as well. I remember like being like 17, 18 years old, thinking, oh, like these guys are UFC fighters, you know, like it was mad. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it was a rough childhood. Born in Jamaica, immigrated to the UK. My dad brought me and my brother Fabian to the UK. Lived in Birmingham, went through ups and downs. Got involved in gangs and stuff when I was like 30 years old. My dad died. Yeah. Then my mum suggested, because I lived in Erditon where the gym was, and my mum suggested me try and mix martial arts just to keep me away from hanging around on the street. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a go for you. Gave it a go, and that was it. And stuck to it, and now here we are.
I always say this because, you know, martial arts kind of saved my life, because I mean, even when I was older, I was still getting in trouble. You know, it just kind of follows you around a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you're doing something structured, when you go into the gym, whatever it is, you're not hanging out on the street corners. You're not with a bad set of lads. So what do you say to any young men that are out there right now that are maybe, I don't know, struggling in life, or they can't find themselves, or they're getting up to no good? I mean, what words of inspiration? I'm sorry to put you on the spot, Leon.
Yeah. For me, like I said, martial arts changed my life, you know. Probably just find something that you're good at. It has to be martial arts. It can be music or business, whatever you enjoy doing in life. Just find your passion and put all your energy into that, you know. Like the reason why I was getting into trouble, because I had nothing to do. The close I know the YMCA's in the UK, there's nothing for kids to do here, you know. So, you know, hang around on the street, start smoking weed, start getting into trouble. Then next thing you know, you're getting arrested, you know. So for me, I'll just say, just like to find a passion, find something that you love doing, dedicate all your time into it. And like my main motivation was to have a better life for my family, you know. So find your why in life, like if it's your family or if you're a kid, if you're your kid or wherever it is, find your why and just use that as your motivation to push through all the naysayers or the negative things that you're gonna face on the journey, you know, because like it's easier said than done. But like you've got like a why. Like I said, my why is my family and my son. That kept me, even though I felt down one day, I can't be able to go training. Like I thought, okay, there's no when I was young, like there was no money in MMA. There's no money here, but all my friends are selling fucking drugs. Like, I should go follow them. But I thought, nah, like I need to do this. And now look, you know. So just find your why and find a passion and stick to that.
How old's your son and what's his name?
Jayon, and he's 9 years old. He's now doing jiu-jitsu. Yeah.
Nice. Come on, he must love that belt.
Yeah, he loves it. He phoned me the other day. He's like, hello. And I'm like, hello. He's like, Dad, they don't believe that. They don't believe after that you're my dad. I was like, what? He's like, it's cool.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Oh, it's funny as all, but that's what you work for, you know, to get to that point.
Of course it is. And what about your mother, Leon? What's she called?
Verona
must be so proud.
Yeah. She's a solid woman, you know. She's like, if my life was her life was twice as hard as my life, you know. Still, she's a definition of like persistence and hustle and hard work, you know. Like I've never not known her working 2-3 jobs right when I was young, you know. So that's what motivated me to wanting more in life, you know. Just seeing her work and just want to basically try to give a better life.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful, mate. And what you've done is just incredible. It really, and you're inspiring so many people, Leon. Really is. All right, I just want to talk to you about FitBod real quick. Look, listen, we all want to go to the gym and work out and all the rest of it. New year, new me, blah, 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 right? But sometimes you get bored. Sometimes you lose momentum. Sometimes you don't know what to do. Sometimes you're just sick of doing the same old routine. Well, that is where the app FitBod comes into play. It is a smart workout app which creates custom dynamic exercise programs based on your goals, your experience, and the equipment available to you. So if you've got a great gym to use, great, fantastic. If you're just at home, it'll give you exercises you can do there, or maybe just go down the local park, whatever it is. It will design a workout for you. Okay, the algorithm that it uses data and analytics to scientifically build a workout tailored to your needs, your body, your age, your desired results, whatever you want. It'll tailor a workout to that. By the way, way cheaper than using a personal trainer as well. For less than the cost of one session with a personal trainer, you can have access to FitBod for a whole entire year. It works on iOS, it works on Android devices. The app is super easy to use. It has video tutorials as well, so it makes learning all the new exercises a walk in the park. And it doesn't matter if you're in the park, it'll be easy to use in the gym as well. Pardon that terrible joke. So listen, what are you waiting for? If you want to work out, you need a bit of inspiration, you don't know what you're doing, whatever the case may be, maybe you've plateaued and you need to break through that next barrier. Try this out. Go to fitbod.me/believe, right? Check this offer out. You can try it out for free. Try it out for free. fitbod.me/believe, and you get 25% off your subscription. Or you can try it out for free. Then subscribe and get 25% off your subscription by going to fitbod.me/believe. Harrington went to Twitter to ask some questions to see if the Twitter followers have any questions for you. Yeah. So, Harrington, what have we got, buddy? We're going to get...
All right, Leon.
And you're very lucky, Leon, because you're the champ and come dressed. Sometimes he has a fucking vest on. He looks homeless. Well, he's dressed today. So thank you for having respect, Harrington.
I got 3/4 length sleeves and everything, dude.
Wow. Good man.
All right. So the first question I have for you, Leon, Lewis Simpson wants to know, how much has your everyday life changed since winning the belt? Have you felt more need to set an example for the younger generation, not only in Birmingham, but the UK as a whole?
My life has changed for that more people noticing me. I get stopped everywhere I go now. But apart from day-to-day life, not really. I still got the same friends, I try to keep my circle small, you know, and as far as that trying to be a motivation for people, I just do me, you know. I live my life. I don't put that pressure on myself that I have to act a certain way or be a certain way to motivate people. I think just me being here, they can see me and see what I'm doing. That can serve as motivation as well, you know. Because when I was young, I did have like people to look up to, as far as like, he's doing it, so I can do it, you know. So I think just me being there, they can see me and touch me. That helps as well, you know.
Well, it's going to get a lot worse, Leon. You're going to get hounded left, right, and center. 5 week in London is going to be mental. But it is nice, though, isn't it, to get the recognition, because you've put in, you know, so much hard work, and now getting the recognition. I mean, it's a beautiful feeling. Yeah,
100%. I enjoy it, you know. I do, like I said, it was a long road to get here, you know. So you weren't easy, you was ups and downs. They made it hard for me, you know. They make it easy. So now I'm here. I'm
and on that note, what about the BBC Sports Personality of the Year award? Was there any mention of that? Did they get in touch? Nothing.
I went to the awards. They messaged my manager and invited me to the awards. But I thought, I'm nominated. Like, oh nah.
Same. I went years ago just to get a picture with a couple of sportsmen, but I wasn't nominated. But to be fair, I wasn't the champion of the goddamn.
Oh mate, they played me like in the arena and stuff, but they put like fucking curling. Like curling was nominated. I was like, what?
You know what I mean? Curling. What is that about? I mean, fair play. I'm sure it's very hard.
Yeah,
it's not the same thing. Iverson, what you got, buddy?
All right. So you mentioned your brother Fabian there. He is the #2 ranked Bellator middleweight right now, and just announced he is fighting Gegard Mousasi in Paris. With a win, does he fight for the title next? And this guy wants to know, how were the brotherly fights in the Edwards household growing up?
That's a good question, because come on, you know, that must be why you're such a good fighter.
I didn't hear. What did he say? I didn't hear.
He said your brother's fighting Gegard. If he gets through Gegard, will he be fighting for the belt next? But he said, how were the fights with your brother growing up? Because for me, I had two older brothers, pardon me, and they used to kick the shit out of me on a daily basis, you know. So how was that?
Like everyone thinks like back and forth fights, but we didn't really fight much. Like we didn't really fight much. We were like, obviously little scraps here and there, but it wasn't like something that stands out to me that me and him always fight. You know, like he's like calm, I'm calm. So like it's rare that we fought, you know. But yeah, this fight is coming up in April. April, not May. With Gegard. It's really, I can't wait. You know, like he's one step away from fighting for the world title, and to have two brothers winning the world title in the two biggest organizations in the world, like I'm excited for him.
That's unbelievable. So he's a middleweight, obviously fighting Gegard Mousasi. I never realized that. I mean, Gegard, that's top of the food chain. Yeah, Gegard Mousasi is the real deal.
Yeah, 100%. I had like over 50 fights. He's a UFC veteran. But my brother's been there. He fought Machida, took out Machida in the round. Wow. So it's gonna be a good fight. I'm excited. I'm excited to see it.
I just want to follow up on that. How do you think a fight would go down? Kamaru and Muhammad versus you and Fabian, brothers MMA fight.
Oh, that Muhammad's a big boy.
He's a big. Did you see his last fight? You see that knockout?
I see it.
Got that little cheeky left hook. My God, he's powerful, man.
He's a big boy, man. But I go me, brother.
Of course, man. Gonna go with that. But talk about the best. I mean, I'm assuming you two train with each other, right? Yeah. I mean, he's top of the food chain there, fighting Gegard Mousasi. Doesn't get much higher. I mean, talk about the best training partner on planet Earth.
Yeah, 100%. To have, like I said, every brother on the same journey as you, and he's just as good as you, so you can actually train with him.
Yeah.
You know, it's a dream. You know, like we can bounce ideas off each other as far as like fights go. Like he'll come to me asking me advice as far as like ways to move with his career and stuff like that. So, kind of like mixed martial arts now, family business, it's wild, you know, because I knew nothing about mixed martial arts growing up. And now to have it as like basically a family business, it's mad. But I'm very proud of my brother, and I'm looking forward to his fight and him becoming world champion, Bellator world champion this year, hopefully.
I mean, wouldn't that be amazing? You're UFC champ, your brother's Bellator champ.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's gonna happen.
What is your mother feeding you guys? Come on, what is it?
Rice and peas.
Rice and peas.
Good Jamaican food.
Hey, Leon, you're gonna give me because we say this sometime and I get shit for it off some people.
Yeah.
You're gonna give me a right about now.
Right.
You're gonna give me one of them and that's all.
No. Nah, listen. My mom I opened like a Jamaican restaurant for my mom in Birmingham because she loves cooking. So I opened like a restaurant for her. Like, and come to the UK next, Mike. You need to try it for it.
100%. But I was talking over you. Let's have a clean right about now. 3, 2, 1.
Right about now.
Oh God, I'm coming to that restaurant now, mate. You try and keep me away.
Mate.
Harrington, what we got, bud?
Left hook Larry 67 wants to know. Obviously, you know, your brother not counting here, so we'll do only UFC. Who is the next UK champion?
I probably Arnold Allen.
Yep.
He's in my gym. I see how good he is. I see how he works, and he's on like what 10 fight? Is it 9-10 fight? Same as me, you know. But
same as you, mate.
Yeah.
Very similar situation.
Yeah, 100%. So I'll probably go Arnold. Yeah, because he's a good man.
Yeah. No. I was talking to him recently. He was telling me about training up at your place. And who was it? Dan Hooker? Was that his last fight?
Yeah, last fight. Yeah.
He smoked him, didn't he?
Smoked him.
And I said, sorry, go on.
No, go on. Okay.
No, I was just saying, I said to him, and I hope you don't take this the wrong way. I said, you're kind of in a similar situation to Leon. Both world class, both on these crazy win streaks, but both on the quieter side, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Therefore, I think that is the longer road. I tell him to talk more because my road was long. Don't be like me.
That's what I told him as well.
Don't try to be like me. Like
it's like, shut up, Leon. You didn't say jack shit, and you're champion of the world.
Don't come with my game plan. Like you can talk. You know, like do you?
And then there's Tom Aspinall as well.
Yeah, Tom is sick as well. Tom's good, but I know his knee, right? So I don't know. Yeah, as far as his knees go, otherwise I put him up there as well. But yeah, I think in the UK right now, I said Tom, Allen, probably this year, yeah, I'll probably say. I'd love for Till to come back and like get back his momentum, man, because he's fucking such a good fighter and such a good person as well, you know. Like,
no, he really is.
Yeah,
man. So when you say he's a good person there, so I'm assuming you two are on good grounds, because there was a little bit there when you were both at welterweight where you had a little bit of preaching, but of course.
Now we're sitting each other now in Dubai. I've been to the gym in Liverpool before. I'm training with his coach and stuff, and went out for food, dinner, and drink. So now I want him to win now. You know, I cheer for him.
Yeah.
I cheer for him, so.
In the past, you're like, I hope that Scouser gets his egg kicked in.
Open a chin son. Well now the middleweight. I do want him to go out and do good.
Nothing wrong with a bit of competitive rivalry. Harrington, 2 more, please, and then we'll let Leon get on his way.
All right. Christian wants to know, do we have a date for the parade in Birmingham?
Not yet. After this fight, though, 100%. I went and met the mayor of Birmingham and everything, and she wanted to like set one up, you know, but I was too busy traveling and doing media.
You big time the man.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Leon, I used to be so humble when I
know.
A man of the people.
No, after this fight, I will 100% get one done.
Let me ask you a question. I'm going to put you on the spot because this morning, and I shouldn't even say anything, but I got asked. Remember I did those shows in England? And you came doing something similar again. Details to be revealed, but we're going to be having some guests. Can we get you on stage, Leon?
Yeah, definitely. When
10 minutes. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, it'll be like end of the year, mate.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right, sweet. Hamilton, come on, make it a good one. No pressure.
That was all, mate. That was a good show, mate.
Was he really? Because I was terrified.
Nah. It was good banter. It was everything in it. It was good.
I was pissed out of my head as well.
Yeah, I know. But
I don't know, because, well, no, that wasn't the plan. As you know, the people of Birmingham, they're very generous with free drinks, man. I mean, you saw it, about one point, there was like 20 drinks on stage for me to down. And I even had to say, right, guys, what are you doing? You can't see the show.
It was a sick show. I never listened to your story, man.
No, thank you, Leon. Hamilton, what have we got, bud?
Okay, Mahanser wants to know, as a felly or as a felly guy.
How you doing, guys?
Paul's early, Leon's early. Over to you guys. How we doing, Paul?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, man. I'm not too bad. Just
when you fight, Paul?
I'll leave on Monday, and I'll be fighting a week on Saturday.
Let's go, champ. Are you feeling ready?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man. I'm perfectly ready. I know. As if you ever asked them, they'd be like, "Oh man, I'm shitting myself."
Yeah,
I'm shitting myself.
I don't know why everyone asked that question. Like, clearly already, you know, like.
How are you feeling coming into this one?
I know.
It's been a tough camp. It has been a tough camp. Have you done sparring? Have you worked in your stand-up, Paul?
What the fuck do you think I've been doing? Yes, I've sparred. Yes, I'm ready. He's all out. He's tough. You're the best in the world.
Are you ready for London? That's going to be...
Yeah. 18, 10 weeks. We're 10 weeks this week, so I'll start camp this week. So yeah, I'm looking. It's going to be a good one. Can't wait.
So you haven't actually started camp yet, Leon? No,
I'm like trickling into it, but next Monday is my official week countdown, you know, so...
Right, mate.
Yeah, so the last thing you want to do is it just 100%, and then by the time you get to the end of the camp...
Yeah, exactly. You burnt out. So just get my...
Right.
That for me is sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough. So sometimes my coach will pull me back, like, mate, calm down. You're like, fucking, another 6 weeks left. You know what I mean? So just about having a good team around you, that can tell you when to cool the fuck down.
Steer you in the right direction, man. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That really is it. And not overtraining as well, because that's what I used to do all the time, just overtrain like a madman. I wouldn't stretch. Make sure you stretch, boys. Yeah. My body is destroyed. I've got a broken back in 2 places. Yeah. Yeah. Agony every day. Leon, we're going to say goodbye. We'll let you go, mate. Listen, we tried to make this happen a few times. Really appreciate it. You delivered. Congratulations on all your success. Truly deserved. The whole nation, the continent, the world is proud of what you've done, Leon. And I'm so happy for you. Good luck against Kamaru. I'll see you in March. All the best. And thank you again for your time.
Good man, Frankie. Thanks for having me. God bless.
All the best, champ. All the best.
Good luck.
See you soon, man. Legend, man. See you soon.
Good man. Bye-bye.